with you. I came here to dance. Just because I'm moving on up next to you doesn't mean you stand a chance. I came here to dance. I came here to dance.
Hello, Pichi, Keane, and welcome to Saffa on Air World Radio.
Hi, well, thank you. Thank you for welcoming me. I am very glad to be here.
Like, I am super excited, and I'm going to kick off with the first thing because I'm a rugby bloke, and I look at this name and I go, Pichi Keane. Does it come from the Afrikaans perske gewillig? Is jy 'n gewillige perske, or where did this name come from?
You've got it. So in English, the phrase Pichi Keane means everything. You'd say, someone would say, how are you? And you'd say, oh, me, I'm Pichi Keane, which means that everything is going really, really well. But it's also, I mean, as with any drag name, any good drag name at least, there's a pun hidden not too deeply there. And it is a bit of a wordplay on the word peach, which of course the emoji of a peach represents one's derriere. And keen obviously also means that you have a certain enthusiasm for things.
Did you consider any other names? And what were they?
I did. When I was in the development phase of this, I was like, the fruit aspect was really important to me. One of the other names was Cherry Pop.
So give us a bit of background about Pichi. Where were you born? What schools did you go to? Do people know?
Oh, bless. No, they don't know. I keep my personal life quite, well, I try. It's impossible, really, but I try. I try to keep it separate. But Pichi was born in Hong Kong about 5 years ago. I was part of a drag mentorship program as part of the Women's Festival at the Eaton Hotel. But that year was 2019, I think. I'd been in Hong Kong for a year. I was teaching musical theatre over there to very young performers and absolutely loved the experience. And so I was looking to do something that gave my adult person a channel to still perform, but not necessarily have to sing after 6 hours of singing through the day. And talking constantly. I had a child once say to me, "You are a chatty cat." And I was like, girl, she's 3 years old. I'm like, girl, what? Audacious. Anyway, so sometimes that would really affect your voice, and I was like, if I do drag, I don't have to sing live. I can opt to lip sync sometimes. So it started that way, and then singing live sort of became my thing, and I started emceeing, and then of course the dreaded vid happened, and everything got shut down, and things started back up again, and that just really was an incredible time for me because I was working with all of these people that I had been watching as I arrived in Hong Kong, and I think actually it was the first place that I had seen live drag, up close. And the drag scene in Hong Kong is just incredible, and I was really quite privileged to have some incredible experiences and to work with some wonderful people. And I returned to South Africa about 2 years now, yes. And I was like, I wanna do a show. I wanna do a whole show. I'm a trained theatre actor and musical theatre performer, and so I was like, this just these elements of these things are just lined up in a way that makes sense for me to just do my own thing and to perform as Pichi Keane.
I'm a rugby bloke, all right? You are the first drag queen I've ever spoken to in my life. You are a pretty good-looking queen. Are you a bloke? Are you a bloke? And if you are, you must be a good-looking bloke then as well. As the Aussies would say, you're good-looking Sheila. You must be a good-looking bloke then as well.
So, Kevin, I am what people call an AFAB queen. AFAB is an acronym which stands for Assigned Female Actor.
I'll just drop the rugby ball right there, but I'm sure our listeners will understand. So when you said you started this 4 years ago in Hong Kong, when did you look in the mirror and go, man, I can pull off the look of being a beautiful woman and do this to entertain people? So was it as a child or was it since Hong Kong?
I think it would have been since. Oh, that's such a good question. I think the first time I had the kind of like moment that I have when I look in the mirror and the hair's on and the lashes are on and the lips are on, I'm like, ah, oh, there she is, you know. I think I had that the first time while I was studying. It was always so wonderful to me to do children's theatre, and I've been a lot of things. I've been a snail, I've been an Easter egg, I've been Smee, the pirate, and the most beautiful thing happens when you put on a face and it is no longer yours. It belongs to the character, and you like look in the mirror and you form it around, and you like pull your face a bit, and you're like, oh wow, there it is. It's that suspension of disbelief, you know. We talk about that in the theatre as like the thing that allows us to use our imagination, and if there's too many aspects that are incongruent there, it's difficult to give yourself over to the imagination. There are certain elements to my makeup that I'm like, I would never go out like this as myself, but well but I do regularly as a character, and so I think there's a lot there to be said for how we can use certain tools to explore our own identity and to play with our expression of ourselves.
Well, talking about tools, on a scale of 1 to 10, I assume the tools are still there. How difficult is it to wear stockings and lingerie in them to perform?
So Kevin, because I am assigned female at birth, I have all of the bits that belong to a female,
Okay.
but I identify as genderqueer. So genderqueer is my gender expression and my gender identity. But when you look at me out of drag, you'll be like, ah, yes, there's a good looking Sheila.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm learning quite a bit. I'm learning, and you're never too old to learn, they say. Well, they also say you're never too old to dance. You become old when you stop dancing. Let's talk about this single you dropped, and it's currently so popular here on Saffa on Air. It's called Came to Dance. Where did this idea start?
Ooh, I was asked by a good friend who runs an organization called Drastic Social. Her name is Bertha Chan, and she was arranging an event which was all about like really looking at how to make our club nightlife scene more inclusive. And we had this event, and it was really interactive, and people could like give comments. And she asked me to come and perform, and I wrote this song. As the story of the song goes, that it's a person who's coming onto the dance floor and they want to have a good time, and there is this other person who's like hanging around them and hoping to score, and it was really about what I wanted to communicate was the value of understanding consent, even when you're in a situation. You know, the ambiance of the dance floor is quite intoxicating, and it can create this idea that anyone is fair game, and they are, but they're also, you know, completely capable of saying no, and for that to be respected, I think, is so important. But of course, the story of the song goes that it isn't respected, but that the person stays in their integrity about this isn't what I came here for, you know. I came here to dance, which is, I think, something that a lot of people struggle with. I certainly did. So, and continue to. So I think it's good practice to be able to go, you know, nah, it's okay, thank you, I just came here to dance.
When I received the song and I listened to the first time, I really thought This was a Nile Rodgers production versus Daft Punk versus 70s disco. I absolutely loved it. Any new songs on the horizon after this, or is it just this and we'll see how it goes?
Kevin, listen, it's like the business of music. It's a whole thing. I was like, I just want to do a song. And of course, now I'm like, I'm busy planning. I'm like writing out what's the next single. It's coming. It's coming. Just hang on.
I've got to ask about the purple hair because in Australia, Dame Edna is a massive celebrity. Even in the UK, massive. Now I remember my days in South Africa. There was Peter Dirk Ace. He was it Evita Besaidonite? My son's favorite color is purple. What is it about drag queens and purple hair? Is it in between blue and pink, or where does the purple come from?
That's a great connotation. I love that. Yes, I love purple. It is my favorite color. And I found this wig. It was actually another queen was leaving Hong Kong, and they were like, "I'm selling this wig," and I was like, "I want it." So it really is like I had purple hair in my normal life for a while, and I was like, it just suits me.
Do you just do drag shows now, or now with the song? Do you bring the song into your show?
So I'm busy actually developing the next cabaret. I now have 2 that are ready to perform. The one is called Ripe and Ready, and I went to the National Arts Festival and a couple of other venues last year with it, and it did really well. I was awarded a Silver Standard Bank Ovation Award for Ripe and Ready, which is exactly what it sounds like. And the new show is an Afrikaans show called Saffa.
Wat behels kykie is ons maar soetsappig.
Ek is bietjie soetsappig, hoor, bietjie baie.
Just thought of an idea. You see, I'm sitting with the t-shirt for my show. You should bring out a t-shirt. Pichi is soetsappig. And go with that.
100%.
Before I go, I just want to say your song is very popular here on Saffa on air currently. People go to Kiss Your Tune and they request songs from 50s, 60s, and currently it's one of the famous songs, and fingers crossed that it makes it onto the Saffa on air top 10 that comes out every 2 weeks. I just want to say, man, I know you can't because you are early in the morning down under. I have the first miracle on you, Pichi. It is awesome to chat to you, and thank you for the great song, and good luck in everything you do.
Thank you, Kevin. What is that?
I like Pichi, and I like your song. I like your purple hair.
I can't